you have all the patrons sitting there like, I've been eating at this place for years.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, so I'm gonna invite everybody to come back and we'll see what we did tomorrow after we whip these guys back into shape. And it's the funniest show ever.
Hey, do you watch the show called Bar Rescue?
I was about to say Bar Rescue. They're the best with the hidden camera, dude.
Similar to that, right? Yeah. They both get in their bag, both of those.
They do. Oh yeah, because he get that. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
You know what? I gotta put some respect on this man's name because he's awesome. Hold on a second.
But he gets in his bag though.
He gets in bartenders and like mixologists. He's like, you don't know how to make this shit.
Right. And it'd be some simple stuff like I don't even drink. I'm like, dang, I know how to make that.
I know it's not Jake Tapper.
I was gonna say Jake Tapper too at first, but I'm like, I feel like
John Tapper.
Right.
Jake Tapper is the guy from CNN. That's a great point.
Jake Tapper. That is a hell of a porn name.
I will tell you something. I saw one like clip. It was like Gordon Ramsay goes off on Cook, and it was during that show.
Yeah.
And homeboy was like moving food over to the pot. He dropped a chicken fillet on the kitchen floor,
bro,
in front of Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon,
he threw it in the fire.
Gordon got
He picked it up. Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon stopped the whole entire thing. Like, what did you just do? What do you mean, chef?
Yeah.
No, I saw you just pick up that piece of chicken and put it back in the. No,
I saw you.
And he's like, I saw you do it.
No, he was crazy. But look, I used to work at a restaurant, y'all. That is not far from the truth. I have dropped like something pretty.
5 second rule.
Right. And no, what they do is they pick it up and they pop it in the fryer.
Right, because
kills
supposed to kill the germs or whatever.
No, dude. It just lets it sit.
Right. It was a burger. It was a burger. Yeah, that's why he dropped it in the fryer because it was a burger.
You got a mustard fried burger. So we'll wrap this up by saying this. This is why whenever I go places with my fiance, because she's super picky, and she's the send it back person, right? I'm like, yo, like let's just not eat. Like I would much rather go somewhere else, or like let's just not eat because they are back there.
Let's go buy ingredients.
Yeah, like they are back there just tearing our food up now. Like,
you ever seen the movie?
Yeah. What is it?
Waiting with Ryan Reynolds and Cook.
Oh, bro. It will definitely give you that exact right off the bat. Like, don't ever.
Trust me, I don't need to see that to know that they are back there just like literally. There have been times when
the movie, though. It's hilarious.
The dopey white guy all-star cast of Ryan Reynolds and Dane Cook. Damn, I'll pass it. But I will say there have been times where I've driven away from like fast food restaurants because my fiance has like just given these people hell. Nope, don't want the food. don't care that. Don't even care that I paid for it. I feel that I got my just due by not eating it based off of what you probably did to it back there. I'm good. Keep it.
My dad used to work at a Haagen-Dazs back in the days, and he said like anytime they had somebody like your fiance, because you know back in the day they had the ice cream and then they dip it in the chocolate.
You scoop it down to his elbow.
Yeah, they would go to the toilet. He said, and do a
okay. No.
Around the toilet and then dip it in the chocolate.
We're not doing this. No, we're done there.
My dad told me that. I was like, I don't trust anymore.
We're done talking about food now, guys. All right. So real quick, what I've been watching, nothing to do with food. Well, that's not true. I started watching Dracula on Netflix.
How's that?
That looks very dramatic. I didn't know if it was
incredibly dramatic.
Okay.
So I watched one episode. The reason why they're like an hour and 45 minutes long. The episodes
that's like
are. Yes.
It's British, right?
It's incredibly long. BBC maybe.
Yeah, it's British. Yeah.
It says
because they do that with
the producers of Sherlock. Yes,
Sherlock,
and I love Sherlock. Yes, and it is it's long. I've only watched one episode because that's actually like two. But it's entertaining. Like it's entertaining. It's a different take on it. The characters are entertaining. So like I said, so far only one episode, so I can't give a deep dive into what the show is. Hopefully I can manage up more time to watch another episode at some point, because I don't want to have to cut an episode in half and then come back to it or whatever. So carve out some more time. But I started watching Dracula. Someone had told me about it, so I was like, okay, I'll check this out. But first episode was really good. I think you'll like the first episode a lot. I think so. I really do. I also watched 2 episodes of Netflix's drama Messiah. So this show is basically about a guy who comes in, starts talking that good old God prophet stuff, and gets some stuff to happen, and people start following him. And now, of course, the governments and everything are like, "Yo, who is this guy? We gotta kill him." Maybe not. Yes, they do say that. But in government fashion,
he's a little rush. What did he?
As they do. Oh, just hey, he got a group of people together.
We gotta take this guy out,
and they were browned.
Okay.
Strike 1 and 2, buddy. 1 and 2, right there. But the show is interesting. Not as interesting as the Dracula stuff, because you can kind of see some of the strings that they're pulling here. I was like, it's okay. So, but it's not an hour and 45 minutes long, so I can manage to watch an episode and go on about the rest of my day. But I think I'm gonna keep watching it though. I'm gonna give it more of a chance though. But both of these shows are currently on Netflix. Netflix doing their thing. Chris, I think I'm gonna have to leave your side on this one, man. I think Netflix is gonna be alright, man. I think they're gonna
Netflix will not die.
I think they're gonna be alright. Look. Nah, I ain't gonna make that.
I think they're gonna thrive, honestly.
I was about to say I think they're gonna have a better year, but never mind, because they're about to come out with all this stuff.
Look, man, they put $8 billion into their production studios,
for sure,
right? And this was last year. They learned a lot.
They had to, for sure.
You figure out what show is and what show, or what types of shows people really want to watch.
Right.
Now we see the IP that we want to see. We see Witcher. We hear about Avatar. We see all these things that are coming out that really look promising. So
they're taking it very seriously, and like I said, they're coming out with a bang early in the year, and Disney's a little bit behind because they're still trying to produce.
Disney's still trying to get their own shit on their platform.
Well, and Disney was like, look, we already got all the goods, so we figure like this will be enough to keep people here. But Disney is like, but Netflix is like, nah, bro.
Disney Plus, though. I never watch Disney Plus.
I do. I watch Gargoyles. That's about it. I haven't watched anything else since Mandalorian's been over, and I watched Gargoyles.
Yeah. My fiance just started watching The Proud Family. They just put that on there a couple
my daughter watches Proud Family for sure.
Okay.
Proud. She was like, just in case, side conversation real quick. People are listening at home or wherever you're listening. Proud Family. My daughter. So you've all seen The Proud Family, right?
Yes. No.
You've never seen The Proud Family?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not black enough. In the show, you two, Chris and Real Will, you'll understand. You know what I'm talking about. There's a character. There's a Magic Johnson character in the show, right?
Oh, yeah.
So my daughter's like, why did they never show his face? And I was like, well, technically, it's supposed to be Magic Johnson, but they don't have the rights to Magic Johnson, so they can't show his face. And she was like, who's Magic Johnson? End of the conversation. Anyway, but yeah, so I think Netflix is going to be okay. I do like Dracula. I will watch another episode. Looks pretty good, though. I think you guys will enjoy that if you get a chance to watch it. But I watched both of those on Netflix. I recommend you at least watch the first episodes of both, for sure. I'm pretty sure Chris is recommending 24 Hours to Hell and Back.
I think it's on Fox, but I've been watching it on Hulu.
Fox via Hulu. And, yeah. I don't know what Felix did, Lord did. I don't know what he did.
Say my name again, bro.
Lord Felix?
No, go ahead. I'm not even paying attention.
I know you're not. Moving right along then. We're going to hop into some movie news. All right. Obviously, the, Golden Globes happened this past week, right?
Yep.
Ricky Gervais went on there and just scorched earth.
Man, one of the missiles that Trump just shot off.
Oh my
Hellfire
missiles.
I've been trying to find his opening speech so I can put it on here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you haven't seen it? The monologue?
I didn't see it either.
Oh my God.
I was busy.
We mentioned it in the chat, bro.
I mentioned it in the chat.
I know, but I was busy.
What is production, man?
Busy?
This happened like last
8 minutes of your life? No, I'm just
I know, right?
No, it was awesome.
It was a great monologue.
Awesome. Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais. Thank you. You'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did. NBC clearly don't care either. 5th time. So, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? lucky for me, the Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English, and they've no idea what Twitter is. So I got offered this gig by Foxx. So let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So, yeah, remember that. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the licence plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no. Shush. It's her daughter I feel sorry for, okay? That must be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her. And her dad was in Wild Hogs. So, lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons, yeah? Look, at this table alone, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. But Baby Yoda. Oh, that's Joe Pesci, sorry. I love you, man, don't have me whacked. But tonight isn't just about the people in front of camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year... It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, fifth time. So... We were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. It just, no. It was mostly white people, and I thought, nah, not on my watch. Maybe next year. Let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right, but seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then. All the best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO, you know. And the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No. No point. We know he'd win that. Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree. Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he? It's tiny. Right. The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also